that we saw. Remember that thing?
Yeah.
And then when you've drank too much, and it zaps you to wake you up. But otherwise, I don't know.
Fence for husbands?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so it's not on sale yet, but you can get this backtrack from their website. You go there, and you can be put on a list to learn more about when it's going to become available. We'll see. Sometimes these things aren't real.
Right.
Or they're doing one of those hurry up, send me money, I want to create a company deals.
So we'll see what happens. So what do you think about this one? Are you a Boy Scout, Chuck Gatica?
Don't I look like I was? I was a Boy Scout. You know when you say to somebody, "You're such a Boy Scout."
Yeah, you're like,
it sticks with me. I was a Boy Scout.
So what do you think about what happened in Denver with the parents and Hooters and the event? I didn't know how to feel about this.
Here's what happens. Denver parents are saying they're upset after learning that Hooters sponsored a day camp for a local Boy Scout troop. Now, are those the employees on the right? I take it, right? It was part of their Frontier District day camp. What does Hooters have to do with frontiering?
I don't know. So women who worked for the company worked alongside the Scouts to help with the wood carving activities, and the Scouts learned about the Hooters racing car.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what Hooters is known for, right?
Their racing car. Yeah. So Hooters said that they look to get involved in the community in positive ways. There they are. There's a Scout, you know. His shorts are a little longer than theirs.
Yes.
The Boy Scouts say that the restaurant helped make the Scout Day possible. Okay, oh, there's money here.
Of course.
But the attire that was chosen was said to be by many of the parents a little too short cut on the shorts, a little too short, right? Okay, so let me ask you first, because as a Scout I have my view about what's happening with Scouting in general. But what do you, as a woman, what do you feel about this? Is this objectifying women? The whole place does, to begin with.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the people don't go there for the wings, like a lot of my guy friends have said, oh, I go to Hooters for the wings. No, you don't. You go for the beautiful women who are serving you in their very short and tight clothing. It just doesn't sit well with me. And then to take young kids there, to be honest with you, the outfits weren't as bad as I expected them to be. I expected it to be the full-on
Well, it was girls in T-shirts and a pair of shorts in the summer. I'm not sure that's different than any place you would have been this weekend, right?
Exactly.
I just think Scouting is they're in this. They're going to blow up someday. So I was a Scout. I made it to, I don't know, life, and then my troop literally closed. I went one day and the door was locked at the church. I couldn't get in. So I then became an explorer. So let me just tell you, part of the oath, part of the creed of Scouting is to be morally straight, not a sexual thing.
Right.
Morally straight, you're supposed to be brave, you're supposed to learn reverence, you're supposed to learn clean, brave, reverent, clean living. So if that's what you're supposed to be, all this cultural stuff is creeping in, and now because somebody said, I'll write you a check for $200, whatever it would have cost for the weekend, you said, okay, let them in.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I think someday, with all that's going on in Scouting, right now, the culture is influencing the organization instead of the organization influencing the culture.
Yeah, I get it.
I think it's just bye-bye eventually.
I didn't completely understand it. It kind of left me baffled. But you know, we'll move on to something else that kind of makes more sense to both of us.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the baby-friendly movement?
Yes.
Okay, so it's happening at hospitals nationwide, and what it does is it supports keeping newborn babies in the same room with families instead of spending time in the hospital nurseries.
Well, we have a 1-year-old granddaughter. That was the case with her. She was in the room right away. We've just visited a friend that's got a little baby at U of M hospital. They're in the room, and now, well, she's preemie, so she's got her own little room. But the objective of this new protocol is to keep the new moms close to their kids and to encourage breastfeeding and encourage bonding, which I think is the key here.
Absolutely.
Right?
It makes, I mean, most places in the world, other than us, do exactly this. They keep baby close to mom.
They do.
So there are currently 355 designated baby-friendly hospitals in the U.S., but that's expected to grow to 530 by the end of next year. So this is great.
So critics say breaks by sending newborns to nurseries helps the parents get rest. Okay, that actually makes some sense, right?
That
Mom's
does.
trying to recover as well as the baby's trying to grow.
Absolutely.
And they also say that it helps with their mental health.
That makes
the mom
sense.
and dad,
just
both.
Kind of decompress for a second, like, okay.
So I understand.
Baby's
I understand
here.
both sides, but I think having the baby in there, I don't know, in recent time, don't you think that's, Jason, the way it is? It's just kind of common around here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, about the Hooters story, I think that they're just trying to stay abreast of community events.
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, that's why he gets that.
Good night, America. Good night, America.
Did you see, I'm not making this up.
Jason Carr for president.
Speaking of 275 in that area in Haggerty, did you know there's a new competitor? It's called, I'm not
What's
making
it
this
called?
Twin Peaks.
No way.
No.
Are you serious?
I am not making this up. It's a brand new place, and that's what it is, and it's going to be a competitor of Hooters.
Have you heard of this place, Jason?
No, I actually
Twin
haven't.
Peaks and Hooters. I have heard it all.
There you
I
go.
have
Okay,
heard
back
it
to
all.
you, Jason. Go ahead. Back to you.
Let's have another look at the country's birthday celebration, courtesy of the president. Yes, that's right. He sang happy birthday. Coincidentally, his daughter's birthday, same as the country's. Take a listen and tell me what you think of this.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Malia. Happy birthday to you.
You got to give the guy credit. I mean, he tried, right?
He did try. I
Was
mean,
he-
it was so bad, I thought he was doing it on purpose. You know, just to...
Was he wearing dad jeans while he was singing? I mean, you can't have too many things gang up on you at one time.
You can't.
But he's a dad.
Yeah.
Come on, give him credit. He's
Yeah, I
singing to
mean-
his kid.
What do you think? Do you think that that was on purpose, Jason?
No, I don't think he can sing, but Janelle Monáe can sing. Janelle Monáe can sing. She was there screen right. We zoomed in and you can't see her anymore,
Yeah.
but she's got a great song. It's called Tightrope. Pump it up, guys.
Yeah, I love this song.
Song's a jam, right?
It is. It is a jam.
There she is.
And it's one of those songs that'll never go out of style. That's for sure. I love this song.
It's better watching President Obama move to her song.
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Than
better.
to the happy birthday. Need a little work.
Well, Malia, of course, we'll have to figure out whether or not she thought that it was off key. You know, to what extent it was off key.
Yeah.
So let's move along. Did you hear about the eagle that was basically looking to get free?
Huh.
This is the viral video you have to see. They released the eagle at the ball game, and yeah, he just boom,
No.
He was
gone.
like, bye, I'm
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, he's
like,
one of
you
those that's trained to come back kind of eagles?
It is, you know, 4th
Yeah.
of July is all about freedom, right?
Right, right.
Well, the eagle took that literally and did not come back to its owner, which was out in L.A. So yeah, he sailed right out.
He was like, don't give me the chance. I'm out of here.
See?
Bye.
There he goes. The guy's like, hey,
Bye-bye.
wait, come back, and he's just.
He's like, no.
That happened
goes.
here before we were on the show in the morning. Apparently we had a hawk right in the studio, and the same thing, was supposed to let him go and make a circle and come back.
Yeah.
And he decided to hang out by the lights.
Oh, yeah, that would be a nightmare to me. I will not be working on the day a hawk is going to be in this studio.
What if you were in the ballpark when this all went down?
Hopefully I'm in the nosebleed section and I wouldn't have missed it in any way whatsoever. You know I don't like birds, right? Or I'm just afraid of birds. Not that I don't like them.
Seriously, really?
No, for real, yeah.
But is that any bird? I've never asked you. Is it just like birds with talons? Like
You know,
scary
just-
birds, like a hawk or a
Just-
eagle?
yeah, if I see pigeons, I'll just
Parakeet?
go wrong. I don't like parakeets.
Someone I used to work with was also afraid of, had a bird
Really?
thing.
Yeah, I had a bird thing.
So,
I'm cool.
okay.
No birds for this girl.
Well, listen, we're getting into our week here already. You had a good weekend, right? Barbara?
I did.
Stuff, hanging out.
You did as well?
Fun,
did?
fun, fun.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Still ahead on Live in the D, we've got a uniquely Detroit story of a mansion, the Motown Mansion, that's recently been put on sale for more than $1.5 million.
Good stuff. And next on Live in the D, lace up your shoes, everybody, and get ready for an experience in Detroit that you've never had before. It is a one-of-a-kind way to be a tourist in your town, and that's coming up next.
We want to say hi to our Live in the D friend of the day, Patrick Vincent.
Hey,
from Ferndale.
Patrick Vincent.
You know him?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I was waiting for you to go, what's the matter you? What? Patrick on the shores of Lake Michigan. There he is. Let's say that was a nice place to be at sunset, right?
Absolutely.
He's won a gift card to Torremina's Pizza. If you want to be our Live in the D friend of the day, just go to our Live in the D Facebook page. You can follow us there, and we've got contest rules at clickondetroit.com under the Scene On 4 tab. See you in a minute.
Tomorrow on Live in the D.
Who says it is rude to slurp your food? Did you go through that this weekend? Oh yeah, stop slurping. We're showing you the correct and noisy way to enjoy a delicious dish, and that's a big food trend right now. We're going to do that tomorrow right here on Live in the D.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
A little slurping ain't never hurt nobody.
Yeah.
So summertime is the season to be a tourist, right? Why
Right.
not? But you don't have to travel far to discover new sights.
Tati found out there are great tours that are right here in the D, right?
Yes, so I went ahead and laced up my walking shoes and found all kinds of cool stuff about the city as a tourist in our town. Check this out.
Come on over, we're gonna get started over here. My name is Calvin Moore. I am the owner and lead tour guide of 7.2 Tours. This building is the GM Renaissance Center. Most of us just call it the Ren Cent. I majored in history, so I realized that history education wasn't for me, at least in the classroom setting. And then I figured out a 314-year-old city as my classroom. This statue was erected in honor of our place in the Underground Railroad.
So he founded 7.2 Tours and started sharing his love of the D. And even the name 7.2 reflects something about the city.
The name of our company, 7.2 Tours, comes from the fact that downtown Detroit is 7.2 square miles. And so that's where the bulk of our tours take place. Detroit, of course, is 139 square miles, just so you guys know. I know how big we are.
But why a walking tour?
Honestly, we're just talking logistics. A bus can't get you through certain spots. So if you can walk through something or walk into something, I can show you something that you otherwise couldn't see from your car. And they were often traveling by night only. Making history come alive is a big deal for me. It's very easy for me to tell you about the Guardian building. It's another thing entirely for me to walk you inside of the grandeur of the building.
We tagged along on the Enjoy the Riverwalk tour.
So why would you say that it's important for people who are from here to take these kind of tours and learn about their environment?
I think it gives you context on what's going on now, because a lot of people are very myopic. Like, hey, you know what? Everything started with us. That's kind of the view that we have. So, hey, everything that's going on now, all the good things didn't just start today, and even the challenges that we have that we're facing now didn't just start yesterday.
Tell me what it's like for you when you meet someone who maybe was born and raised here and their face lights up when they learn different things about the city. Because I saw that happening throughout the tour. What's that like for you?
Some people come and they're excited to learn, okay? My favorite stories, though, are the people who tell me, you can't tell me anything new. I've been raised here. I actually took a lady on a tour a year ago. I had a corporate client, and she got on the bus, and they were making her go. And she's like, I was born and raised here. There's nothing you can tell me. And at the end of the tour, she's like, wow, I never knew. Hence its name, Labor's Legacy Transcending. As a teacher, you want to see minds expanded, but to see eyes open and hearts change is one of my big quantifiers for my company. So seeing that it's great, it's fantastic. There's no feeling better. Thank you to your father for working on that building. That's really cool. Detroit's my heart. It's home. I'm just so passionate about it. I'm passionate about history. I'm passionate about present developments. I'm passionate about the people who are facing the challenges that we have going on. That's what Detroit means to me. It's my heart, it's my home. I don't know if that's a cliche answer, but it's my answer. There's no feeling better than changing someone's perspective on the city. I'm that guy who just walks by buildings like, who built that? And when was that built? And hey, that statue got moved from this place to this place? What prompted that? So I've always been curious about what's going on in my own city. So being able to share what I've learned on my own, it's just always been a passion. So thank you all so much for coming out to the tour with 7.2 Tours. Hopefully you'll come out for some of our other tours, and have a great day. Thank you.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
It was really cool. And like he said, the thing was there were so many people who were from Detroit on the tour who were like, oh my God, I never knew all this stuff. So you guys definitely need to check out 7.2 Tours. If you're interested in taking one of their tours, we posted a link on our Live in the D page at clickondetroit.com. You got to check them out.
Plus the bonus is you got in a couple of miles just going for that tour that day, right?
That's right. Good stuff. Yeah. So next on Live in the D, the romance between Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift reaches a new cheesy level.
It's all out there.
This, I know. Yeah. But first, here's Evrod Cassimy with a Local 4 News update.
Hey, good morning, guys. We are following breaking news for you right now out of Grosse Pointe Farms. That's where we're learning that a member of the Ford family is expected in court any moment now for an arraignment. We're going to give you a live look inside of that courtroom right now. We're expecting to see Edsel Ford, the second, in court. He has been arrested. He's expected to appear any moment now for his arraignment. We're still working to confirm exactly why he was arrested and what charges he's going to be facing. But of course, we'll continue to keep you updated here as we get new information. And we'll have this also on our website, clickondetroit.com. In the meantime, let's check in with Paul. Good morning.
Yeah, hey, Evrod, take a look. Great sky cam shot here looking down on Campus Martius there. Good looking day downtown. Now, it's a hot, steamy day, but at least we have some sunshine. Pretty picture. Temperatures right now, mid to upper 70s across the area. Satellite loop shows you what's going on here. We have still some clouds to the west. The models are suggesting that those are going to dissipate as we move through the afternoon. So we'll call it partly cloudy with a high in the mid to upper 80s.
Film Challenge.
It is a beautiful day. Downtown Detroit, looking from Windsor. Thank you for being with us on both sides of the river. Welcome to Live in the D. Good start for many people. You started your day yesterday. You were working.
Yeah, I was working yesterday morning. Time for a little pop talk. You know, speaking of Windsor, I keep meaning to bring my passport so I can go across the bridge and go to my fish and chips place that I keep talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So, Sir Cedric's. Time for, as we said, pop talk. Taylor Swift's romance with Tom Hiddleston has apparently reached a whole new level over the weekend. Swiftlesden.
Good night. That's what they call them now.
That's right off your tongue. That was good.
Yeah, Hiddle Swift enjoyed the beach in Rhode Island. He wore I Heart TS shirt.
Oh, that's sweet.
So
that's nice.
I wonder, is this a little too much with her? I mean,
yeah. How do you fall in love like this? You guys know how I feel about this. I don't know people who fall in love this quickly, in and out of love. Like, you were just with someone, now I heart Taylor and we're in love. And
she's already met his mom, right? I mean, she's already gone home to meet mom. And
well, I mean, the news cycle churns so fast now that you have to have these kind of relationships that only last a week, because the next thing needs to pop on Twitter and Instagram and everything else. So
do you think
is that cynical? Was that?
No, it's not cynical. It sounds right to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't make
well,
sense.
that also means it's phony. I mean, it just doesn't mean that they're really in love, right?
But now that we've said that, watch them go ahead and get married.
I know, right? And have 3 kids and live happily ever after. Okay, so apparently, I don't understand this story, but Gwen Stefani is having trouble selling tickets to her upcoming concert series. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So tickets went on sale over the 4th of July weekend. I think it's because people were barbecuing and at the beach for just $10.
But wait, they were only $10. You would pay attention to that.
Yeah, but we're busy. We're trying to stay off our phones and
enjoy
our family and friends. Okay, so one venue reports it's only sold half of the seats for her concert. Are people over Gwen Stefani? Absolutely not. That's what I say. I think it's maybe the timing was off.
Something is amiss, right? Because for $10, you would think even if you're over her, you're going anyway.
Yeah, I think something is just a little off. I think it's a holiday
$10 a ticket?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. It's like forget Hollaback Girl. It's like Rollback Girl.
I know, right?
Rolling back the prices.
Yeah.
Oh man.
$10?
Something, and I want to know, where was this said concert? I need to do my research.
Okay. Can you hula hoop? Do you hula hoop?
Yes.
I've tried. I have a 5-year-old at home, so I've done my due diligence. So
we're conscientious observers. Yeah. Apparently, some of America's top Olympic athletes cannot master this famous toy, right?
Yeah. So in an interview with Glamour magazine, gymnasts like Gabby Douglas and Simone Biles can't figure it out, and others seem to struggle as well. There's Jessica Long. There's a catch.
Oh, that was pretty good. What do you mean there's a catch?
So
the little BBs that are in there, that's part of it. The weights?
That's part of it. That's part of it. So that kind of hula hoop, the really light ones, would be exactly like for your daughter, Jason. Smaller body, that sort of thing. But you have to buy adult hula hoops with the right weight in them so you can get your wiggle on.
Get your groove on?
Jody Truweiler brought some, and they were weighted, and they were easier, because once the weight goes around, it kind of helps you do the thing.
Right.
I'm so bad. I can't even. I've got 3 girls. I could never.
I'm sorry I missed that.
It was good. It was good. You just can't catch the flow when it's so light. Done.
Right.
So,
if you win the lottery tonight, you may be able to buy one of Detroit's most famous houses.
That's right. The mansion and former home of Motown founder Berry Gordy is up for sale.
Our photojournalist Alex Atwell takes us on a tour of this mansion that is uniquely Detroit.
Each man that owned this house started here with just a dream, and they worked their way up and became very influential members of their community. Let's start with the first owner, Nels Mikkelsen, and he built the home in 1917. Nels Mikkelsen came to the United States from Denmark. He came literally penniless. He traveled to northern Michigan, where he started off by cutting lumber. And the next thing that you know, this man owns 500,000 acres in northern Michigan. He took that money and he invested in a small little city that was coming into vogue at the time, Detroit, Michigan, on the waterfront. He moved his family here and they started a home building company. This home was built for the man who owned the home building company. So we have so many details in this house. Welcome to the library. It does have a secret. There are books here that are to be stored, and then they hide easily behind the facade here, one of the many secrets of the mansion. They had this wonderful pub, but they had a safe here, and I never understood the purpose for the safe until I learned that during the days of Prohibition, these safes were hidden so that they could hide their storage of alcohol. The second owner was a guy named L.A. Young. And L.A. Young was a traveling salesman, and he came across a person in Iowa who had some patents for coil springs. He bought the patents, came to Detroit, and sold those coil springs to the automotive manufacturers to stabilize the buggies and the cars. Became a millionaire. Mr. Young built what's called our athletic building. In the basement of the athletic building has a bowling alley and a billiards room. Mr. Gordy, who was the fourth owner of the home, updated the lanes from a pin set lanes to the electronic Brunswick lanes that you see now. Another cool feature about the mansion is the fact that it has secret tunnels and passages that connect the various buildings. One tunnel in particular is interesting because it's lined with photographs of Motown artists. It is an homage to the Motown era of the mansion. Over the fireplace, you'll see a hand-carved frame, and it includes a picture by artist Andrew Shire that has been in the home since 1917. It goes to the testament of the fact that the home is itself living art. The woodwork, the paneling, the mold work, and even believe it or not, one of the things that I thought was interesting was just the hardware. The detail that's on the door hinges, which is an acorn, which is a symbol for Denmark of prosperity and wealth. Homes like this in this neighborhood are priceless and probably irreplaceable. We always think of Detroit as a hardworking city. No one gives us anything. We work hard for what we get. And I think that that is reflective of the owners of this house and reflective of the city.
Come on, $1.595 million. It's yours.
There you go.
Okay, we'll reduce. We'll get it. 1.5 even.
There you go. There you go. So now it's time for our Pet of the Week, everyone. Ryan McTighe joins us from the Michigan Humane Society. And who's this cutie pie?
This is Pearberry, and she'd love to live in a $1.5 million home.
Yes, she would.
Or any home.
Any
So
home.
she's looking for a wonderful home today. She's available for adoption at our new Detroit Animal Care campus. She's about 2 years old. She's a shepherd mix.
What a beauty.
And yeah, she's really beautiful, and she's really sweet, too. She can be a little shy at first when she first meets you.
Yeah.
But that goes away almost immediately. All you have to do is pet her, and she is attached to you.
Yes,
So
we did just learn that.
she is fantastic.
Secret Life of Pets. She's like ready for a close-up. You see,
I know.
You see what she was doing there? She was like, "Hey, how are you doing? How's it going?
She's like, hey, she's like, I'm
look at
going
her.
home with someone.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Be a Lifesaver event."
Yeah, we have a really great event going on at our Petco Adoption Center in Sterling Heights. It is the Be a Lifesaver, where you can come out and adopt dogs, cats, kittens, puppies, guinea pigs, whatever you want. They're all available for adoption out there this weekend, July 9th and 10th. In addition to that, we have other adoption specials going on right now where dogs that are a year older, like Pearberry, or cats that are a year older, the adoption fee is just $17.76.
Oh, wow.
$17.76.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. Our regular adoption process still applies, so you still go through the same process, and we'll try to match you up with that perfect fit. But it's one of those things where we're just really hoping to get these animals into homes this summer and start off the summer on a right foot.
I'm telling you, Pearberry is a beautiful, well-behaved dog.
Very well-behaved.
And she's on sale. Did you know?
I know, right? Very loving. She's been going around to each of us to get her little snuggles on and then move on to the next person. She's beautiful. I'm sure she'll have a home really soon.
Absolutely. You can use that savings you have to maybe get her some new toys and new bed and all that stuff to help her transition into her home.
And she basically doesn't need batteries, even though it looks like she does.
Oh, yeah, she was undergoing heartworm treatment.
That's,
so,
what the two rectangles are.
Yep, we'll get you all the information you need to know about how to care for her the next couple weeks, just limited exercise and activity. But we'll give you all that information. She's ready to go home today.
Beautiful.
So.
Just lots of snuggles.
Good to see you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, so next on Live in the D, Cut Time Symphonica. This group of players will give us a preview of their sound. We'll be right back.
My son was...
We hope everyone is enjoying their day in Mount Clemens. What do you think, Chuck?
Look, they're all dancing right up the middle of the street.
Thank you for being with us for Live in the D, everyone.
1 week from today, you may want to make your plans to head downtown for a special music appearance.
Yes,
right?
so next Tuesday at noon, the Detroit string group Time Symphonica will play at Campus Martius.
Yeah, the group is led by former bassist for the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, Rick Robinson. They are here in the studio this morning. Why don't we hear them right now? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Rick Robinson is coming on over, and you know, I should have just stuck with bass player. Is it bassist, bassist?
Bassist, bass player, that all works.
Okay, good. Good to see you.
Yeah, great. Thanks to be here.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you
for,
so much for
coming
being
in.
here.
Sure. Tell us a little bit about the group.
Well, it's an ensemble I started while I was a member of Detroit Symphony Orchestra, and actually reduced from 6 instruments down to 4, just so we can play in smaller places, be a little more affordable, and play in clubs. It's called Club Classical Style, and it's a new thing. It's sweeping the country.
That's awesome. So, do you perform original? Do you write original compositions, or do you always play other
Yes.
songs? Okay.
We do Bach, we do Mozart, we do Beethoven, and some Robinson. And I won a Kresge Artist Fellowship some years ago to encourage my writing. So, and I'm able to blend some urban pop with classical, so it's fun for people to join in, feel something familiar, and even join us on some toy percussion, like some egg shakers, tambourines, cowbell.
That's more our speed.
Yeah, you're talking about if you've got spoons, I'm in.
Sure, yeah, right.
Okay. Can you tell us who's with you this morning?
Sure, I've got great players. This is Melody Witten on first violin, Phoebe Gelzer-Gavados on second violin, and Leslie DeShazor on viola.
And you know what's so cool, if anyone has traveled or if you get the chance, you go to Italy, you go to other places, you will hear the most extraordinary music breaking out on street corners, right?
Yeah, right.
And so to have access to what you do, which is just a delight to be in the studio, but to be able to hear it at Campus Martius, what a great thing.
Thanks, thanks. Classical music is very dramatic, it's very spiritual. For me, I just want to share as much of it as possible with everyone.
Yeah. So,
Speaking of sharing, tell us where you're going to be performing next week.
Okay, we'll be at Campus Martius a week from today. That's a noon to 2 show. Then Steinway Piano Gallery, Wednesday the 13th at 7 o'clock. And then Highland Park Music Festival, Saturday the 16th at 5 o'clock.
Good to see you. I just want to shake your hand because you've touched it, because I'm so intimidated.
200-year-old bass.
Is it really?
200.
Wow, very cool. Thanks. Good to see you all this morning. Thanks so much.
Thank you for being here.
Next on